Hi, everyone. I want to talk briefly about detachment and how important it is and how to be able to do it. With the holidays upon us, I know we just had Thanksgiving, but with Christmas and the New Year's, we are often around our family, our relatives, and this can cause great anxiety and stress for some of us, maybe even depression. It brings up a whole bunch of identifications. And doesn't it always just seem like our family members know just how to push our buttons like nobody else, right? Okay. All right. So let's look at what's really going on metaphysically and how to sort of transcend this and have a really wonderful holiday with your family and your relatives. And I don't want you to be concerned about getting stressed out or getting angry or getting depressed about being around your biological family. Okay, so let's start off with a ridiculous analogy because, as a lot of you know, I love analogies, and the more ridiculous the analogy, the more I like it. Okay, so we've all played cards, right? Probably. Okay, so we got our cards right like this, and we hold them up so no one can see what cards we're holding, what we have inside, so no one can see it. So we hold our cards up, right? Okay. Now, anytime anyone ever expresses themselves verbally, emotionally, or physically, what is happening, and the only thing that is happening, is that that person is simply revealing their own cards. They are revealing their beliefs, their concepts, their ideologies, their identifications, their fears, their wants. These things literally have absolutely nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. They are simply revealing their cards. And at this level of, we'll say, metaphysics, unless we are aware of this level of metaphysics, often there is really no delineation between projection and accusation. We can't tell the difference between these two things. An awakened mind can, the unawakened mind cannot. So I want you to realize that's all that's ever happening when your uncle or your grandmother or your mom and dad that you haven't seen, whoever, just starts revealing all their cards and projecting that at you. Just know what's really happening. That's their inside world. Those are the cards they're holding. Those are their beliefs, their fears, their wants, their concepts, their limitations, their shoulds and their should nots. And all they're doing is projecting that onto you, often in the form of an accusation. Okay, so now that we know this, there is really no reason to get all caught up in someone else's cards. They don't have anything to do with you. They never have. You have simply identified with them and said yes. Now you know better. Now you don't have to. So let everyone play their cards. You're not going to be able to stop them anyway, right? So don't bother. So just let them play their cards and just watch. And when something is projected at you directly in front of everyone at the table, right? I can tell you what I used to say. I would simply reply, "Oh, that's one way to look at it." And that's it. That's all I would say. That's one way to look at it. Now you're giving them permission to have their beliefs, their concepts, their ideologies, and in a very pleasant but yet strong way, you're simply stating that's not how you see it. And that's okay. You see it differently, they see it that way. That's all fine. So I want you to enjoy the holidays. I want you to enjoy Christmas. I want you to enjoy New Year's. Most importantly, I want you to enjoy the self, yourself. And we do that by not identifying and getting caught up in other people playing their cards and trying to make you play them. Those days are over. Be well always, and I'll see you soon.